Morning, I'm back again after yesterday. So the weather, it's funny, the weather this morning, it's going to be a fantastic day, but at the moment, if I just spin that around, this side you can see the sun's starting to break through and it's going to be a lovely day once it burns through that cloud a little bit. If I turn the other way, there's a thick mist. So the field I was in yesterday is in the middle of that thick mist. So I've come to a different field where I hope the sunshine's going to get through sooner. Okay, now I think there's some sheep in the far end of this field, but we won't bother them and I'm sure they won't bother us. This field I've been on once before and I've named it the button field. I got 10 buttons in one day and not much else if I'm honest, so hopefully I'll have a bit more luck today, but we'll see. Hope you hear that, really good, consistent, solid 1819 signal. Let's go delve. This is the best signal I've had today. It's just, you can tell the sharpness and the consistency. So hopeful for this one. Let's just have a look, see where it is. Still in the hole, depth about 6 inches, so I should get it in the next shovelful. If not, we'll get the pinpointer out. I can see it, I'm sure I can see something there. So I call it the button field, and there you go. Another button, reasonable quality metal but not very decorative again. Oh well, we keep going, the button field strikes again. What did I learn from yesterday's experience, first day filming? When I watched the videos last night, they're not bad quality in themselves. But what I've noticed is that there is a background traffic noise. Now in Penrith we're very close to the M6 and there is always that hum in the background of the motorway. I can hear it now, you hear it constantly 24 hours a day. So I'll have to accept that for the moment, but I will look into how I can muffle that a little bit, decrease that a little bit on the camera in the future, so I'm sure I could do something to do that. The other thing I've learnt is my little homemade tripod worked really well actually. I was really chuffed with it, yeah. It couldn't have gone better with that, so I'm really chuffed with my homemade tripod, so I'm just going to continue with that. I don't need to spend lots of money on a fancy one if a little homemade one does equally as well. So solid, consistent 21 signal, about 6 inches depth. Let's go delve. It's been a really slow start this morning. I started near the corner of the field and worked away from it. There's been so much iron in the ground, it's been really difficult getting a good signal so far. Now we're getting about 50 meters away from the wall over there and the main road there. It's starting to feel as though we might get away from the rubbish and debris that just gathers in those corners. Let's see what this is. Some really good signal. It's out, it's in this clump here. Slice it. See what we've got. So it's in. I decided to use my pinpointer yesterday, doing the handful at a time. Didn't work that quickly, but my pinpointer was going mad yesterday. I think it was because we were so near the overhead cables. It was sometimes it just was going crazy in the headphones, so but it's working fine today. Right, found it. Interesting. It looks like a little, probably a little key type winder, I would say, of something, at a guess. Or maybe even the end of some sort of chain or something. A wind is my best guess. Nice little thing though. Oh, dropped it. So it's been quite frustrating so far. I've followed a line about 10 meters away from the wall at the side of the field. I've got a number of signals which were a bit iffy, but you felt as though you had to dig them, and each time as I've dug them it's ended up being a bit of rusty iron, or the majority of the time. So I'm going to change tact a little bit. So I've just got to the point of the field sort of plateaus off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to meander on this little plateau now and just see if there's if I can get away from all those steel signals that those iron signals that seem to be as you get closer to the wall and the edge of the field. So we'll have a go, change of tact, to see if I get a change of look. All right, very consistent 15-16 signal. Point it. This is one of the clearer signals I've had this morning. So many jumpy, scratchy signals with all the iron in this field. Slightly more positive about this one. Let's see what it is. Check. So depth, probably talking 6 to 8 inches. Depth wise, quite stony because we're on the plateau at the higher point of the field. I'm even missing with my pinpointer today on the machine. Not having a good day really. Aha, I can see it. Guess what? Another button from the button field. I don't know why there's so many buttons on this field. It just suggests people have worked this land for a long time. Poor people, I would say. They didn't have any money in their pockets, that's for sure. We keep delving. Right, so I've just done a dig off the camera. There's a 11 signal, so I wasn't expecting it to be anything. I still don't know whether it is anything, to be honest, but it's the first hint of something, a bit of age to it. If you look, see there's a bit of a detail to it, so it's small, but there's a few marks and a bit of detail on, which just suggests to me it might have a bit of age to it. So with everything else I found this morning, I just it's the only, I'm trying to grasp any positivity I can really. So yeah, perhaps a hint of going in the right direction. I'll keep delving. I said there was some sheep in the field. They're gaining confidence and they're coming across gradually to see me. Consistent 17 signal. Depth is 6 to 8 inches. Let's go delve, let's see what this one is. Decent signal, this one. Suggestive of a coin. What do you think? It'd be the first today, wouldn't it? The 3 coins I got on this field last time were heavily corroded. So there's a little bit of age to them, but I couldn't tell the age because they were so heavily corroded. Acidy soil, as we mentioned previously. Combination of acidy soil and heavy rainfall in Cumbria, and you get a lot of corrosion of some of these coins. So good signal, sort of 18-ish. Let's see what we've got. inside somewhere. Got something here, let's see what it is. Oh, you're not going to believe it. It's another button. Just see on the back there. I can't believe how many buttons this field has, and I can't believe how ordinary and modest they are. I haven't seen a single pattern on any of them. A jam jar full of little buttons like that. Never mind, we go again. Let's go delve. Thought I'd better do a shot of the beautiful scenery surrounding me, because it's got to be more interesting than what I'm digging today. All that fog, that mist that was down there is lifted now, and the sky is becoming bluer by the minute. Temperature's rising. Last day of February, but it feels very spring-like. So this signal is consistent 2021. Looks like it's quite deep as well. Just before I dig this one, I'm just finding today, I don't know whether you guys, girls can help me. I feel as though my metal detector isn't reacting, picking things up as quickly as it was yesterday. All the settings are exactly the same, and I'm just wondering if you know why it should be. It's like it's almost like my metal detector's got a hangover. It's a bit slow, not reacting as quick as it was yesterday. So I know I had a glass of Guinness last night, but I don't think that can affect my metal detector. So comment if you can give me any pointers on why it just feels a little bit sluggish today. Alright, let's see what this is. Early, sort of 20 to 22, quite deep by the looks of it. Good signal though, so fairly positive about this. Something good or cook can perhaps, who knows. Yeah, I won't get built up like I did earlier. Got myself all excited and it was a crushed coke can. I should know better, eh? We should all know better. We've all been there. Just that corner there. Yeah, even the pinpointer on the machine is off today. I'm not hitting things accurately. Oh right, I found it. So it looks like probably the handle of something, I'm guessing. Can't see quite how it would work. It's fixed there and hanging down. I'm not sure. It's I suppose the other thing, it could it be a buckle? Half of a buckle, big buckle? I'm not sure, you tell me. A handle, maybe half a buckle. Maybe a massive buckle if it was a buckle. But who knows. Okay, not bad. Solid 14, 15 signal. I would guess a button or similar. Safe to guess a button on this field, isn't it? Let's face it. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here it is, and it is, well, what do you know? What do you think it's going to be? Another button. Wow, this is definitely the button field. How can it be? Let's put this up. So the field I was on yesterday, I could hit a golf ball from here into, yeah, good point, I'd probably miss, but yeah, I could, it's that sort of distance. I could literally drive a golf ball into that field. That had coins, good stuff. This field has just got so many buttons in it. Today has probably been one of the first days ever metal detecting when I haven't found a single coin. But what, I must be on what, 6-7 buttons today so far. It's so strange, I can't explain it at all. So anyway, that's how metal detecting is sometimes. It doesn't really matter that I haven't found anything of great note. It's been interesting. It's just been nice to be out in the sunshine, making the most of the early spring good weather. And I think it'll be a short film I put on my YouTube channel, Savvy Metal Detecting. So have a look at that, and keep watching out for new videos coming up. Subscribe, like, follow, whatever you do. Be nice to see you. Cheers, bye.